Hey everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching here today as I've little discombobbled getting all set up and got the sound before we start going back to the way I like it in my ears, and hopefully that means everything else is going to be working fine. Oh, hopefully I didn't screw it up in the process because I didn't have time to test it. So we shall see, my friends. You know how it goes. We shall see. It's always a surprise with Zigzag. You never know what you're gonna get sometimes. You just never know. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We will keep our fingers crossed. Hope everybody is in here so far is doing well. It's a nice midweek stream today. And we're back to full-time business here. 5 days a week, once again. How about that? Other than that, good day, busy day. But we're here. We're here and ready to go. Phew. But I'm feeling a little dehydrated, so hopefully I got enough water to keep me ready to talk. Because we can't have that not happening. What's up, Doc? Werner, good to see you in here, my friend. Good to see you in here. Glad you could make it. As we head down to a familiar map today that actually we've seen plenty recently, it seems, on terror missions, but now we get to play just a garden variety form of the map, so we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. And we'll see if I regret not having a sniper on this map, but I know depending on where we start, sniper doesn't always work with the big gas station cover and platform and all that. There's lots of blocked lines of sight, so we're going to try it without a sniper today and cross our fingers. You made me think about that, Werner, because Emo won't be out there to help protect us. So we're going to have to hope we have enough other protection to make it get done. Trumpkin, it sounds like to me. Yeah, there it is. I hear the sound before I see your name pop up on my screen, Trumpkin, so at least I know your sound. I don't know that I have everybody's memorized, but yours, I do know. Yours, I know. So let's hope it goes well today, my friends. Let's hope it goes well. And we have a good mission today. It's a heavy, not a swarming. Yeah, dream on. Appropriate song, right? Yeah, Emo has the day off, Werner. Emo has the day off. Everybody deserves a resting day, because then you don't have to stress over, will I die today? Or not. So at least you don't have to worry about that part. If somebody goes down, at least you know it won't be you today. Ooh, baby, baby. But, according to my clock, and there's probably a slight delay for Nightmare, but it says we should be ready to go. So we're going to find out and make sure game sound comes through loud and clear to you and to me with the new setup I kind of did, and I got everything working properly. So everybody, cross your fingers. How about that? All right, you should all be able to hear the game sound in the background now. If I did everything right, I'm hearing it in my ears now, and I'm not getting what I used to have as a little weird echo from my microphone. So, yeah, the safest place in XCom is in the medbay. Well, that's true. That's true. I guess I imagine that would not be the case if we were to lose a base assault, alien base, a base XCOM base defense, then all of a sudden that wouldn't. But so far, we're okay. So far, we're okay. And now I'm just hoping with their resources, they don't get high enough that they can actually do an attack on our base. We've been keeping them pretty low, but by not taking out every airship lately, because we've kind of been wanting them to shoot down satellites over different countries, that lets things go by and it doesn't continuously lower their resources. So I just hope I don't let them build up enough. I'm gonna have to check the wiki and see how much they need to be able to do that mission, because we always give them enough threat. So we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, good old gas station, truck stop, whatever you want to call this one. I guess it's officially a truck stop map, but the picture always shows the gas station part of it. So here is the team, just as your reminder. I could not think of anything else I was going to change on this, so we're going to go as is today. And we got Karma Suture. All right, the applause is working properly for Floki today. How about that? So we got Karma Suture going out for the medical smoky duties. We got Will to Kill, and we brought him the flamethrower because this is a tight enough map where he might be able to even get close enough to use it. Otherwise, he has a couple grenades to help us out. And Machine Hater, he's the mobile guy. Machine Hater is. Floki is the immobile guy with the dragon and the Nexus thing. And we brought Bulwark out on this because this is our first mission with a decent shotgun in forever, and since this tends to play as a slightly more close encounter-ish or close encounter able kind of a map, I said let's take it out for the first time in ages and see how Bulwark does. Then we got Van Dorn as the guy leading the way, and then hopping down to the last, there's the slot I usually put my sniper in. Well, instead we have an engineer today. I don't know that we'll have a chance to capture. And did I put something on her waist? Yes, I did. I couldn't see it because that big plasma dragon. One big gun. There we go. Now I see it. That's one big gun. Now Floki needs two hands to hold that thing up. What could I say? I would too. I'd need to use my knee probably to hold it up. And then we got Shakti Rockets as our Rocketeer. So we have a good team. We have a solid team. And let's hope we got what it takes. We got plenty of battle scanners. Will I need that many battle scanners on a heavy map? Or there, now I'm thinking. Before, when I kind of glanced at everything, I was like, oh, I know why I didn't do it. I just decided to keep the battle scanners because she can't use the upgraded psi stuff. So I said, well, vision never hurts, so we'll keep them. There we go. All right, my friends, we are ready to get down there and get going and see what happens. Stormaris, glad you can make it in here. We're just getting started. We just recapped the team, and we're going to launch. Everybody check your ammo, check your weapons. Let's get down there. Let's have a good mission today, please. And we've made it across the Atlantic. Let's see what kind of a mission we got here.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. Local government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
Thank you, Bradford. I think we'll just see about doing that. Operation Burning Fall. We do have a flamethrower on this one, so maybe if someone ends up getting on the roof, since we have jumpy boots, we can oblige and shoot somebody with a flamethrower on the roof, and maybe, just maybe, make them fall off. I don't know. I don't think the flamethrower has any pushback. Not like a kinetic strike would, probably, but it is what it is. Ah, Carlos! Burning Fall. Lamas Saidas. That's, oh, wait, double L's. Llamas Saidas. That's my better, improved pronunciation, I hope. So, we'll find out. Let's go see where our start position. Do we go back by the trucks, or do we get to start over on the gas station side? Hopefully not in between.
What's up, Doc?
I don't know. What's up, Captain Timoza? Combat llamas? I know. You heard my pronunciation and you went, oh, meh, meh, meh. Yeah, even Captain Timoza knew that my pronunciation. Oh, we got this start again. Okay, well, we'll make it work. We will make it work. I was hoping maybe to get a different, you know, go to the vanilla start back on the other side of the little convenience shop part of this truck stop, but we're out in the truck stop with the awkward lines of sight problem over here. This is maybe the one side where the sniper would have worked, but I was thinking, oh, we've been starting over here a bit, maybe we won't get this side again, and we did. Combat llamas, yeah. Oh, those Soviets, they were clever dudes. Yeah, as if last time wasn't rough enough. I know. Was the second one was at least better, Carlos? Was the second one at least better? I hope so. I hope so. Let's get over to our guy with the plan. At least I hope Van Dorn has a plan, because sometimes I struggle for a plan. We're going to do the motion tracker to see if we can move. Now, this could be, there's only, it's an abduction, we got to remember. There's only 3 or 4 pods. 15 to 18 is what we determined. So we need to... Yeah, I guess if we find that the pod size are 4, we would probably see 4 pods. And I think I said this last time we were in this predicament. I'm still Italian. Yeah, there's something in my blood. I don't know. Even though I don't think there's any Italian in me. It's like Alsace-Lorraine, so we always say German, French. And then on my mom's side, it's they always were saying Bohemian, but Prague, Czechoslovakia, and Norway. Those are my roots, you could say, even though it's been several generations that, oh hell, I'm an American. I can't deny it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As much as you want me to be Italian, I'm not. Atomic Llama. Is that an actual coffee brand that I'm not aware of, or is that just something? I'll have to take a look. So let's just conservatively move up. We don't see any blips at all, so we know that the safety zone is 5. So we'll move right here to start.
Sir.
Oh, just a flavor. Okay. Okay, got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I at least have perfected the art of counting. So let's move here.
Affirmative.
All right, we found something out there. Now, the nice thing is we can find them, or maybe get sight on them this turn. They would appear to be, you know, back here-ish, and maybe not on the billboard, but if I can chuck a battle scanner off in this direction, we may pick something up. So that's going to be, in fact, Hathor. Well, let's get all the way back so I can click on you. And then let's bring you to this point of cover and see if your arm's strong enough to give us some vision. We got 4 of these babies. Not quite as far as I wanted to throw it, but we'll give this a shot. Our line of sight will be blocked by some cars, so... But we saw what we saw, and Exalt has still not learned their lesson. Oh, Black Rifle Coffee. I've heard, now that brand I've heard of. That's a brand I've heard of. So there you go. Yeah, because all the nuclear radiation from the coffee. Okay, so we can aggressively move forward. We didn't pick up any blips from the side, so we should be pretty safe. Yeah, from where we started, we would have known if something was back here. So we should be safe, moving up fairly aggressive. And I think I'm going to try and make that happen. Now, I can't quite... Ooh, that's going to be close. That's going to be close. Although it looks like if I come here, that's beyond the ring. And it will be unsteadied, but boy, I like that position for a rocket on this map. I really do. And it looks safe to me. Just don't step over to this tile. That one's a little less safe to my eye. So let's not put anybody there. But this one sure does seem... Oh, I'm glad I moved the camera, because maybe the corner... No. So, you know what? We'll just go here. You should be able to shoot a rocket. You just won't be able to go down to the ground necessarily, because you're not right at the edge. But let's not play the activate them first turn while we're unprepared game. Let's just play it safe. Okay. Now, what else have we got? We got somebody who we want near the front. So I imagine if I bring you over here, I could easily get you right there. And then they won't see you. Even though, and that's good to have you as close as possible for run and gun kind of stuff. Not that I want to be running and gunning into the unknown, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe they get aggressive and run up here, and we got CCS and all that. We haven't played with CCS in ages. So just so I don't accidentally run where they can see me, let's manually run us here. I didn't like the pathing. And we will go. Yeah, contrary to last stream, it sure feels better. Oh, I can't even make it that far. Oh, well, that's because I took a different route. The short route would have allowed me to make it, but this is the safer route, so we're coming here. Okay. I think I'd also like... You are the mobile suppressor, so I'm just going to run you straight forward. You will be able to take cover there or up at that corner, depending, coming up. Okay, double time. Because you've got mobility. And then I got somebody who doesn't have mobility, but he's got a damn good gun. And this is the problem with this kind of a suppressor here. Now I could come here, but then if they scatter forward, we're in line of fire. If I come here, we'll never see over the top of the truck. And if I come here, we'll never see down beyond the truck. So I kind of gotta play to keep us in the open. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say they're gonna scatter when we activate, or they move. They'll scatter to here, maybe, which is about 5. There's the limit of what he sees. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go here, because we do have limited squad sight. So if someone rushes forward to that, even though that's not exactly cover, we would have a line of fire. Now the other way to play, the problem is, I wouldn't... We learned this line of sight. If we come here... This is full cover, and it blocks us from seeing that. So, yeah, we're just going to play the out in the open. We got Karma Suture. He's got lots of smoke. And we're going to get you close. At the worst, and then Karma Suture, you can come here, because you should be able to reach everybody with smoke. You know, as a matter of fact, you know what you have? You come with telekinetic shield first, also. And then someone else over here does, too. Oh, speak of the devil. Loki, who's out of position. If worse comes to work, he also has telekinetic shield. So let's get Karma Suture up a little closer. The doctor's coming. Everybody feels safer with the doctor. And then we'll bring you, Lucian, will to kill, as far forward as we can. And that is now the plan. Nobody's on Overwatch, so this is, if this is the moving pod, if this is the active pod, we don't get the benefit of Overwatch. And it's not. And I hear floaters, sectoids, still remaining. Is there any, is this a pure exhaust? No, okay, there's one sectoid. There's probably other sectoids, because it didn't look like this was the sectoid making noise. So now I feel better with a few people in place that I'm going to come up here with my Rocketeer. And if it activates, it activates, and it's not the end of the world. He could still technically shoot a rocket. It'll just be scatter filled. But it's not as bad a situation from when we started. So let's give it a go. Okay, and it didn't activate. Okay, so we will not aggressively move forward. But it'll allow me to get a few people closer. As a matter of fact, then at least I'll have some vision over here. Because this looks like a position they would scatter to, don't you think? So we can get our plasma dragon here. And then I'll get... Well, no, we're not going that way. We'll get you over here. And get you ready to step out next turn, because you're mobile and you can still suppress. You can't. So hunker. No reason to do telekinetic shield now. Now we'll have at least one Overwatcher in case they all of a sudden start moving. And you know, since it's hard to move forward and get you close, I'm going to bring you up this way. Hathor. So you could come up here and potentially throw, you know, something. So let's do it. We're going to lose our eyes next turn, so we want to shoot a rocket right around that pole there. I can use that as my landmark when we lose sight, and we're good to go. So Hathor, get you up this far. And I think we're setting up okay. Yeah, but that we didn't hear any bad cyberdisky sounds and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, last Terror mission. It is. This is exactly how it was with the Terror mission, except that's not quite as terrible. Believe me, that's not quite as terrible. Hey, Carlos. And Karma Suture, hang out. Chill. Steady. I guess we don't really need to Overwatch you. Who else is... Oh, where would we want you? Actually, we'll bring you here. I don't know that you would have... Actually, yeah, that should be... Get you closer. You would actually be able to take position here, should we need it.
In motion.
And maybe, since I have 4 of these babies and probably not as many enemies, can I throw a... I guess I can't. I'm too close to the truck. I was hoping I still might be able to throw a battle scanner yonder, but my angle that I'm able to do it is not so good. And it makes no sense to try to throw it up there. So we'll hang on. I thought I was hoping I might have an angle to toss it just a little farther to see if we're safe to move forward a little. Oh well, we'll hang on and wait. Well, hang on and wait. I can always do a motion tracker to move you up here, and that's still beyond safe motion tracker movement, but we'll see. We'll see.
We have eyes on the target.
And if they scatter, they probably won't come up here, so why don't we just give you an Overwatch shot? Though at range, it's not going to be worth a darn. Okay, that was that sectoid. Okay, we're going to go live. We're going to start it off. I think on this particular team, or this particular pod, Yeah, we're gonna center right here. We should hit them all. And it should be a fun, fantastic opening. Here we go, guys. Yeah, never say it's a walk in the park till you see all the rest of the pods. We might be blessed with... Oh, Sectoid sure ran away. He was probably the smart one. And see, they came right up there. I don't know if I'll see him from here. Let's see. Yes, I do. I do have the angle to see these guys. So we'll have to decide if these are percentages that I'm happy with on double tap or if I'm going to be more comfortable suppressing. And Hathor, we're probably going to want to bring you up. I'm probably going to want to bring my suppressor there. And let's pop the motion tracker right now. We don't see an enemy, but I want to get you up here and see if we get any other blips in the background so we know if we can move forward, have any ability to move forward. One, two, three. That's that truck. Yeah, I'm gonna come here because if they are farther back and we pick up some blips, hopefully they're behind this trucker van that's full cover right there, and we don't activate, but we know they're there, kind of a thing. That's what I'm counting on. That if they're back there, they're in a friendly position, and this is okay.
Closing on target.
Okay, we did not pick up another pod. And that's on fire, that's on fire. And there's the nasty little sectoid. Okay, so we have a holo targeter or a commander. And we know we can move fairly far forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the absolute guaranteed safe. So somebody would be okay if they could make it there. Not that anybody can. But also, we could run and gun to get somebody kind of close. Yeah, none of that is safe. This is at least full cover. Don't some of those guys have grenades? We probably should check that out. Oh, he can't see targets, so he's probably not the best one to check it out. Who do you see? Let me tab. You see a lot. Let's get some extra information before we get going. In case we got grenades to worry about, that may help us figure out who we may or may not. Elite operative. Yeah, it's not really going to tell me if they have grenades, though. Will it? We'd kind of have to look at their waists, and usually we'll see them there. All right. Well, not a lot of people have exploding grenades other than you. So what I'm thinking one of our plays could be is come up here with the grenade, get rid of that cover, and see if we can light this car on fire, and then see if you can suppress one of them, and then you, when you get to the corner, can suppress the other one next to a burning car. And then hopefully the radius of the grenade will blow that away, and that means we're potentially killing eventually and or controlling, because without cover we should be able to pick this guy off. And that's the way I'm gonna start it. That's the way. That's the way. So let's get you in position to suppress. And yes, we do see everybody I desire. So that means you, Lucian, you're going to have the will to explode today. And yeah, I'm going to bring you right there. Because that way I could at least get Kama Sutra to throw smoke up there, since you guys are the lead guys. It'll probably be the target, potentially. And that's close enough to launch a grenade. So let's just do that. Let's not push any farther than we have to. One for all. That's the plan I came up with. Let's see if we can We might as well do it right here, and maybe we can get both vehicles exploding. I'm sure the cone, that's the easiest one to disappear. I don't care that I'm not even hitting that other guy necessarily. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I do want to. If I hit the guy, maybe we kill him. All we need to do is suppress him. I'm bringing it right here to try and get both cars on fire. Here we go. One got on fire. Oh, they did. It cooperated. Good grenade. Will to kill. My plan is working, and we lost the cone. There we go. So suppression is in order, my friends. Let's do it just like we said it. Right there. You can suppress the second guy. Have at it, Floki. And then we'll come over here to you, Machine Hater. You can suppress the first guy. Oh, or actually, I might have, yeah, I picked the first guy. So Floki, you get to choose the second guy now. I kind of did that backwards. There we go. It's not a big deal. They're both suppressed. That's all I wanted.
I'll handle it.
That's a lot of firepower going out there. Yeah, at least, you know, no, don't have to worry about the grenade scatterer once again. But I like the risk that brings to Phoenix Point. Now that you mention it, Nightmare, I've enjoyed playing with it, and the extra risk it involves. It makes for some interesting situations that we have to get out of. All right. I'm gonna bring Run and Gun Bungert right here. Probably kill this guy, because you should have a better chance. Oh man, that pole's in the way, so you can't even see this guy. Well, we'll have you. Well, you're not gonna move, so Bungert, I guess maybe since he has a lot of health that the explosion won't kill, maybe we'll have you shoot over this way, see if it's a decent shot. Either way, I'm getting you up there so we can check out your shot. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a slight risk there, but we're gonna take it. Because I think the risk is slight. Famous last words. Famous last words. Well, I'll tell you what. We're running gunning somewhere. Now we're going here. I think with battle scanner, with the motion tracker, I've deemed this safe. 80% safe. Okay. I deem it 100% safe. How about that? What's your shot over? Oh, yeah, you will take that shot. And then, therefore, I'll give Van Dorn this shot. There we go. And then, he would die most likely with the explosion. The other guy might not. So maybe I take a shot over there. It may halt the, you know, who cares if it halts the suppression? He dies. If we hit. There we go.
Drinks are on me.
Too bad that, oh, he fell on top of the green squiggly mushy body thing there. Now, I could bring you up here. You'll have a shot. I don't think it'll be any good. Yeah, we got 37, 37. Why don't we try to do a shot over here just for the hay? The hay of it. We don't get to shoot that often with her. And then let's go see if we can hit something with the shotty. Okay. He's got to get used to it again. Bulwark does. He's got to get a little bit used to the feel of that weapon because we haven't had it available for him in a while. Oh well. So we decided we're going to throw smoke up here. I don't think I can get it for our assault, but he's used to that. And I'm kind of feeling, well, he'd be able to see to here. I guess I'm getting smoke up to the half-cover dudes up here and protect them that way.
This will do nicely.
Oh, we got another pod that just gonna make this interesting, aren't they? Gonna make it interesting. Heavy floaters galore is what it looks like. Oh, we got hit. These guys gonna blow up a little bit now. Payback for staying where they are. No, they didn't explode this turn. They said, we know how the fire works in this game. We're not moving yet. Okay. 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 So, now we got Overwatch there. I want you all to notice, I've noticed the Overwatch. Now, won't that be hilarious if by the time I moved some people, I forgot about it. But I am aware it's there. Maybe we can start our streak back up to 1 again. I have a rocket. Now these heavy floaters, I may do a rocket down here just to explode the damn car, get damage here, you know, get damage on a heavy floater. And then how many were there for sure? 4 heavy floaters and a chrysalid. That was that pot of 5. The other pod was a pot of 5. So there's probably only one more pod out there to get us up to 15 of 5. That's what makes sense. The way this game works. So I could be wrong. There could be a 4th pod and the last 2 are smaller, but that's my gut as to how it'll be. So I'm thinking I just, like I said, do a rocket down here. Get the people that are nearest the center are the chrysalid and the heavy floater. I don't really care about damaging the other 2 because the exploding cars will help me out on that one. This guy will probably still be alive though. But I do like the idea of damaging a heavy floater. So we'll center right there. There is a 0.9 scatter. And there you go. Yeah, Overwatch noted. Y'all... What? Oh no! They had covering fire! Shame on me, didn't check that now, did I? Still hasn't exploded. I was hoping the rocket would make these explode, give it enough extra damage that they'd explode. And that plan did not work, and it got my Rocketeer injured. Not good. Not good. Nicht gut. Okay. I don't have a lot of suppression options. Okay, I can suppress him on a burning car. Once again, it won't kill him, but it'll help get us extra damage. Which means I don't mind. I got double tap available. I can go double tap and at least try a hit there. Or we might need both hits on the chrysalid. But I'm going to use double tap here. That saves some of my other potential multi-shooters for other things. Except my multi-shooters, about the only thing I'd be able to get my hit and runs popping on is the chrysalid, because everybody else is either flying or in cover, so that doesn't help me pop hit and run. but oh well. 'Tis what it is. Let's get double tap here. Yeah, we might need both shots here. You know, I think I'm gonna take the second shot on this guy, and I'll let one of my multi-shooters, like Van Dorn perhaps, kill the chrysalid, and then we'll hold on to command, or he'll be able to take a second shot on somebody else. Okay, 2 weapon choices. So he might be commanding somebody. That's the way we'll play that. So that means your second shot can go over here. You do have hollow targeting, so even if you miss, please hollow target this heavy floater. We might need it coming up. Now, hitting is even better. He got the cue, he got the tip that I wanted him to hit. How about that? Yeah, that's true. I'm so used. I guess I got shocked that the cars didn't blow last time. I really thought they would. They have exploding car instincts. Exalt does, that I wasn't aware of. Now, Bulwark can't go anywhere near this vehicle. If he wants, or he can't move forward if he wants to stay alive. Let's face it. Thing is, we have double tap with you, and that's a pretty damn good shot. For double tap, I don't have to wait for the car to explode. And if I took 2 of these shots, odds are I hit on at least 1. Will I regret not having him suppressed? I do not know. Right now, what do we see here? 60% is okay-ish. So who could do a follow-up shot on the chrysalid? I can do... Oh, that's only 59. Chrysalid's 81. Gosh darn it. It's only 55 for you. Trying to come up with the best shots. Chem grenade, you're a little too far back. Not a lot of places you could run up, throw it. So we're just giving you this shot, and maybe you can do it for us. Coin flip. There we go. Hathor said, I wanna kill. I'm tired of not getting kills and just doing captures. Well, now she's helped us out by getting that kill. So there you go. So that means... Is it better for me to suppress and then have somebody else shoot him? Once, at least. What would your shot be against them? You still got that tempting 92% there. A decent 82 here. So... Your shot's not great there, so I suppress the heavy floater.
Light him up!
Okay. I'm gonna take your shot. Too bad I can't move you close to get... I guess I could move you here. Is the Overwatch gone now? I don't see an Overwatch. I could come here, get the flank shot. It's close encounters, and then run back. That's what I'm doing. Kind of, it's a Phoenix Pointy kind of move, where you move, shoot, and then run away and take cover. And that's what I've got to remember by playing Phoenix Point now. I don't need to directly take cover anymore. I can run up in the open, shoot, and then make sure I have remaining actions and run away. So there you go. Let's practice what I need to learn by doing it. let's come here.
Position bestätigt.
Okay. Nice kill. Nice body flip. And come back to cover. Since you got hit before.
Ich mach mich auf.
Alright. Now, Van Dorn. You only see those two. Okay. Well, 'tis what it is. So let me just see. I may go for his shot on the heavy floater here because I sure would like to hit it and weaken him down some more for being suppressed. So if he runs a suppression, we have a good chance of killing him. Or if he stays put because he's suppressed, the car explosion has a chance to kill him. So therefore, I'm going to take this shot. It's not a hit and run, but I won't have command available. I'll have to remember that. Or... yeah, the thing is, I don't know if I can run that far forward without popping yet another pod. Just don't know. So we'll play it a little safer. Not a guaranteed hit. And we didn't hit.
Negative.
That's a big old negative. So maybe what I do... Actually, I want to get another smoke over here since even though we're in full cover, he took damage. And then if I bring Lucian up here, I'm going to want to throw a smoke up there. And we're just going to see what we can see and shoot at. So let's come here. Maybe we'll get, since he's suppressed, maybe we'll have a shot down here. He might show, if he shows as landed, that would be a hit and run. And I don't think he's going to show as landed. Oh, there's two in a row. Is one? Ooh, the one in the back could be a landed floater. Let's kind of take a look. Flying target on that one. Yeah, they're both flying. So no multi-shots. It looked like they could have been landed. Looked like they could have been. So maybe I just take a shot on the guy in the front, just because it's a better chance to hit. And he's the closest to do whatever he's going to do to us. He's suppressed, but even suppressed, it's not a guaranteed kill. So let's just try and hit him to help out. That's the way I'm going to play it. And we got him. Now I've got to get a little protection up there, Karma Suture. Can you reach over the truck? Yeah, not really. So I'm going to have to relocate you. So hopefully you can reach up there. The problem is... okay, well the smoke is technically there a little longer. How far forward? You just can't throw it over the truck, can you? At least it doesn't reach them. It looks like you could barely bounce it on the other side of the truck, but it's too far away from these guys. So, and I really want it on both. So, I wonder if I bring you there, if you'd be able to arc it over the truck. I don't know. And because those are floaters and they will probably get aggressive towards us, if I bring you here... I don't want to get Karma Suture in trouble. Now, how far would this go? Right now it reaches... It reaches to about the end of the truck. So I'd need to be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not quite. So I need smoke. Because telekinetic shield isn't going to quite make it. So... And I also have an exposed guy up here. Can I double check him real quick before I move? It looks like he's in smoke. Okay, he does have dense smoke. Okay, so at least for this turn, he at least got a little extra protection. I have a feeling he's going to be a target when they advance. We'll see. Karma Suture. Can I get that? I just don't know that he'll be able to throw it over the top. Just don't know. I know he'd get the angle coming here, but that's not a safe position. We'll cross our fingers and hope. Oh, hallelujah, he can. He can throw it up and over now. So let's get the smoke there. And we're gonna have to hope we don't get hit too bad. And that was a stealth floater. We took a bad hit. That was not a stealth floater, but he's throwing a grenade. They're trying to wear us down. Their DR, let them throw grenades. That's actually the best thing for them to do. Okay, we now have an overwatching guy. Damn. We're taking damage. Will to kill just took damage. Damn. Even the smoke can only go so far and do so much. Okay, we got a bunch of flyers. We got to start hurting them. Now, let's get eyes on the guy that's overwatching. No covering fire. Now I'm checking. Now I'm checking. We got burned with our Rocketeer getting hit by covering fire. Yikers. I'm trying to think, is it going to be better to shred? Let's just get a sense. So if I get it up here, yeah, I won't be able to get the pick up the sectoid with a shredder. But I can get the third. Oh, maybe, yeah, I can get 3 floaters though, shredded. And that's maybe the best, so that when we do start getting some hits, it works a little better. Yeah, I agree. Sounded good. Carlos, that's where I'm using... you can blame Shakti Rockets for me sounding Italian. Now, I gotta get rid of this Overwatch. I can get rid of the Overwatch. So let's get rid of the Overwatch. Now, I might have available close encounters from here. I might. And then I'd have the ability to holo target if somebody needed the help. I'd have the ability And that's a flanked position because of this guy, but he's suppressed. But that's never not always a wise, but right now Machine Hater has no shot. That's a problem. We can take out a floater, but obviously the most dangerous floater is this guy right here. Let's learn about him. Wilderness 5, damn good ground, tactical sense, close. Oh, he has close encounters. Not CCS, but that would give him, if I didn't remove myself or from the vicinity, that would give him 2 shots back at me. If I moved my guy up close. Alright. I like the little sectoid peeking up and over every now and then. Beep. Yeah. So I have some other options. I mean, I can heal myself a little, but then that takes away my shot. Or I just pull back now. Make them fly again towards us. Kind of do something that way. Maybe that's the way I gotta play it, to try and get some people fixed up. Maybe. And that's gonna give these 2 guys free reign. Means they'll be gunning here. They'll be coming up to throw grenades because we'll be kind of near each other. So I gotta figure if now's the time. Now the other thing is, maybe, just maybe, and there's another pod out there, remember guys, there's another pod out there. So part of me says, maybe I pull back. Maybe I do pull back. Then then as they're advancing, that puts Shakti rockets in a difficult position, so there's no totally easy answer here. There is not an easy answer on this. I almost feel like I gotta pull back some more and start making them come to us. I don't know if I'll have I won't. Well, I would have the ability to totally break line of sight, I think. I could pull Hathor back. We're just out of sight here, and maybe they'll do some wonky stuff without being able to see us. And I don't have to be advancing with my most injured guys trying to take them out first. And there's no way I'm going to take all 3 of them out. So I need a little time, I think. And I'm going to try breaking line of sight. I feel like that's my play on this one. So you're going to move away from the corner and reload. I don't think with the billboard in the way they'd be able to get past this truck. I got a problem right here though. Definitely got a problem right there. Right now, the telekinetic shield though would help. And then I'd throw dense smoke up there first, and then I'd do a telekinetic shield for everybody else. If we're pulling back. not 100% safe, but I think it's better than the position we're in right now. And the last thing I want to have happen is be so far forward that we draw the other pod in while we're fighting these guys. So I'm doing a tactical retreat here. You can come there. Now, how far can Bungert make it back? Okay, he'll be able to make it back. So let's move you off the corner, because that's going to have to happen.
Got it.
And reload.
Let's do it.
Will to kill, my friend. Will to kill. Come here.
Oui, commandant.
All right. You, get back here.
Nehmen Aufschritt.
So what I'm gonna do... Oh, I won't be able to, because I gotta do smoke. I want to do smoke and telekinetic shield up here. I'm gonna bring Hathor here to hunker. No, we're bringing Hathor here to do a heal over on our guy, our mech. And I'm counting on them not being able to see us. But we'll have telekinetic shield as a fallback. And Van Dorn. Well, it would be nice to reload you too. We're taking chances having them here in case they can get far enough forward to see over the truck. But with telekinetic, I'm just gonna have to take that chance.
Approaching target now.
Because we got full armor on those two. And the only way that would be bad
It's hot.
is if they... And I kind of got to keep you there, which is a slight problem.
This will do nice.
And telekinetic. So we hope. One. And Floki. Trying to break the suppression.
Taking fire.
Sectoid's getting brave. So we got through it. We just don't know where they all are. We can get a sense of where they all are from the motion tracker. So we got one suppression left right there for this. Then we can bring you back over with full ammo. Peek around the corner, see what else we see.
Acknowledged.
And we only see the one guy. Okay. So you can suppress. You could do double tap. Because that's a guaranteed multi-shot. I am going to do a motion tracker in case they've somehow snuck up on us. But I think we might have seen with Shakti rockets here. Let's just take a peek. So these two, the first two dots, so right behind here, maybe it's right behind the billboard, or maybe it went down low. Okay, it went right there, maybe behind the car. So we got one either up high or down low around the car here. And that would make sense that we don't see it with a rocket. Your shot's only 24 on the flying guy. you would be able to suppress. You know, maybe what I do, suppress with you and double tap, but then puts me in an awkward position ammo wise. This is their main guy, isn't it? That's their main guy. Let's go find out. Yeah, that's the guy. So we take him out. Everybody else is a tiny... Now is he shredded? He's shredded. So everybody else is a tiny bit easier once we get past him, just because they have less ammo. Yeah, so I want to be shooting them without too many people. Yeah, that's what makes him harder. And we see him there. We see him there. And we see him there. And or do you see him too? No. So right now we have 3 that see him. So I feel like I've got to suppress him just because our shot chances are so low. And so I'm suppressing here. Just because you got more ammo.
Keep the pressure up.
Okay. He's hollow targeted, suppressed, shredded. So this is as good as our shot is going to get, 50-50. But I do have... Oh, am I not a double tap guy? Or did I waste a double tap? No. Apparently double tap is not available for the Plasma Dragon. So it's a single shot. So... maybe we think about it. So if they're going to charge, I could come here. I got Van Dorn. Van Dorn could come here, be out of his line of sight, and still see him, I think. Can't guarantee it. The truck could ruin that. So I don't want to count on that. I'd have to come here with Van Dorn. We're not getting hit and run. Maybe I leave Van Dorn with giving somebody else a shot. Hathor. Come here. Heal that mech again. Karma Suture. Where would I want to take Bungert, and can I? I don't think. I think I gotta keep him like back here to... Trying to think. Yeah, you can't quite heal from 2 spaces away. And if we don't end up killing him, Well, he is suppressed, but he could still run it and charge, because he can. We're gonna do this. Good damage. Van Dorn, unfortunately, a sniper is good against these floaters. That's not what we have, though. If you see him from there, you should see him from there. The only reason we don't get the ring is it doesn't take into account the marksman scope. So I'm bringing Van Dorn here because technically that's out of sight then. And it shouldn't add to his defense.
Sir.
Another 50-50. So I got two 50-50 shots to take here. We hit on one of them. Holy moly. Can we? Could we? Might we? I could do Mind Fray. That's a better chance, but would it, could it do 2 damage? Probably not. It's a better chance to do some damage. What do y'all think? I guess it's my call on this one. This is a tough call. That's why Commander's sometimes an uncomfortable position to be in, but I think I'm gonna pick Mind Fray. As opposed to shooting more ammo. At least if we mess up, I still got a suppression in us if things go bad next turn. And we didn't hit. If we weren't gonna hit on that, we weren't gonna hit with our shot. So now we're in a position to bring another soldier in line of sight. That's not line of sight. Okay, well I could do the same thing here. We'll have a shot from here, because you have extended line of sight. And hopefully it won't add to damage reduction-y kind of stuff. We'll just be farther away. Or, do I think I could land a grenade right there? That would be more definite. I don't know that I can from right next to the truck, though. Oh, I saw a flash of something. Didn't y'all see that? I saw it. There's a little pixel up here that lets me do it. Pixel hunt. Stimulating. Watching here as we pixel hunt because we know it's there. We've seen it. Oh, please stay there. It pops away, and I'm afraid that it'll pop away right when I try it. See? Well, if it pops away, it warns me about friendly fire, and if I can somehow manage to click it while it's over there, I'll try it. Nah, it pops away too fast. Because this is the guaranteed way to do it. Damn, it pops away as soon as I try it. Okay, well, screw that. Screw that. We're doing this. I'll run into view, and well, then that gives him extra vision. Doggone it. See, it just doesn't hold it. Okay. Thank you for offering a suggestion on changing the camera angle. It made just a pinch of a difference on that one, and we got rid of the guy. Okay. I'd run up there and give Bungert a chance on the sectoid, but nah. So now we've got Karma Suture here, throwing smoke like it's nobody's business. We're throwing smoke back here, just in case, since that floater's closer, if he can get above that the truck in front of us, he'd have a terrible shot here. The smoke will last the end of this turn. We're not guaranteed somebody getting seriously hurt here, my friends. So much for garden variety, eh, Carlos? So much for garden variety. Now, Bulwark, I'm gonna get you a little closer, just in case CCS, if he tries getting up here or coming around. I'm gonna bring you right here. Because you're a tough guy. Oh, he didn't move. Oh, he did do it! Oh, he's double moving into it. How about that? He double moved into it. Uh-oh, this is still dangerous. He double moved also. Oh, and guess what? The other pod showed up. They showed up to make it more difficult.